Hey guys, and welcome back to Mario Kart 8 for the Nintendo Wii U. In this episode, we're gonna play in the Shell Cup as Big Dougie, Wooler, and Waddlewing as our custom kart combination. And this, we're gonna do the 150cc on Shell Cup. So here we go. As we do the Shell Cup, Movie Meadows, Mario Shell get cheap. Whatever. I'm just gonna continue. I don't care. I was gonna read the courses, but I continued. But anyway, let's go on and do Shell Cup. Even though I was planning to do the DLC, but I decided to do these normal courses first and then do the DLC. Plus, I haven't even bought the DLC yet, so I'm actually going to plan to do the normal cups first and then do the DLC. I may do the DLC even for just me, or I don't know. I may do those for 150cc, I don't know. But anyway, our first course is Moo Meadows. A really beautiful color. Well, every course in this game is beautiful, but I mean, like, in this course is awesome. And there's like cows and everything, just a beautiful course and everything. Well, all the courses are beautiful, but anyway, try to get first. Hopefully I can. And actually, when I realized this kart combination is pretty easy to use. Actually, like when I picked the kart combination out, it was pretty easy. Like compared to the last one I used was kind of hard because it was like this was hard for me because I'm a big kid, or kind of slow and everything, and I was actually having trouble turning. So yeah, I'm gonna think of maybe using a bike in the next episode. Maybe, I don't know what. Whoa, what happened? Like, whoa, it like froze there for a minute or something. So I thought it just showed on when I was commentary. Sometimes even though I don't think it actually freezes, just I think it showed like lagging on my Windows Movie Maker for a minute there, but it's not lagging now or anything. Just like showed like I thought when I said whoa, I thought what happened? It does that on my game catch a little bit too, but when it actually does. Just I guess the program I'm running it on, I guess, maybe or something. I have no clue. I don't think it was actually lagging, but you see, I'm just trying different cards combinations. Plus, the very first few cups are the easiest cups, so that's probably why. Because I don't know, I haven't played DLC cups yet, so I don't know how good. And I got first 3 on Moo Meadows. That's awesome. Got 15 points. So now let's move on to the next race, which I think is what's the race called? Next track on Shell Cup is. What is that? I also haven't been recording in a while. I haven't posted a video in a while because I've been busy with school. Oh, it's Mario Circuit, by the way, for the Game Boy Advance. From the Game Boy Advance. But the reason that I haven't been uploading that well because I've been busy with school and work, and also Pokemon Mega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire just came out the other day, which I've been playing a lot of it so far. So yeah, I've been just playing a lot of that game, and because so far it's really good. Even though so far it's been pretty much similar to the normal games. Not that much have changed. Some stuff has changed, but of course the graphics and everything changed. It definitely changed. But I mean like other stuff like story and even though it's mainly a remake, but I mean like this needs some changes besides. I will be in the post game. Well, it's only been a few days since it came out, so I'm not gonna like go fast forward through it because I want to take my time and stuff and everything. I don't want like speed one through the game and then like go back and have to get everything and stuff like that. But plus I just love to enjoy the game. Plus, it's actually fun if it lasts a little longer than speedrunning through it, like in maybe a few days or whatever. maybe in a week or whatever. But and also that's hopefully it has a long post game, and I probably will play Ruby and Sapphire for a while, for a long time, because Pokemon Ruby and Pokemon, of course. I played Pokemon for a long time. I don't know, just actually the past few years I haven't been playing that much Pokemon compared to what I have been. I really didn't play that much of Black and White, or the sequels to Black and White. No, it's Black 2 White 2, or X and Y. I didn't play that much of X and Y. I think I only played 40 hours, and that's very short compared to people who play Pokemon, and even compared to how much I play Pokemon or whatever. It's very short. 40 hours is a long time, because that's what it says on my Game Boy and stuff. On my or not Game Boy, my DS. But anyway, I still got first again. Sweet. Sometimes I call my DS or 3DS. Think it was 3DS, but I call it my Game Boy when I talk. But because some people don't know what a DS or 3DS is, like my parents or whatever, so I just tell them it's a Game Boy because they know what a Game Boy is when I tell them that. Well, they probably know what a DS is, but they always call it Game Boy, so I just call it Game Boy and tell them. And when I talk about system, I say Game Boy, because sometimes they pronounce stuff wrong or whatever, or say stuff wrong. Like for instance, Pokemon, they call it Pokemon, so it's kind of funny. Pokemon instead of Pokemon. That's just kind of strange. But that's how they are. I guess they never really grew up with games and stuff. Because my parents didn't really grow up in the 80s or 90s. Well, of course they were. Yeah. So that's like a big difference. Because there's probably like little kids nowadays, their parents probably grew up in the 80s and 90s. While my parents grew up in like 60s and 70s. Because my parents had me when they were like in the 30s stuff. So yeah, just interesting how like just even just a year or a few years after after your sisters or parents, how stuff changes and everything. Oh my god, I went into that corner. Oh my god, I'm fifth. Jeez, I need to catch up. Yeah, I know, like just different generations live through different time periods. Just how a lot of stuff changes since then. That they didn't really grow up with video games. Well, I pretty much did. Yeah, we because it didn't came until like well, they had like arcades and stuff like that, and when they're like in high school or whatever, they had like had arcades and stuff, and they wouldn't grew up with it any SNES on the NES or this Nintendo 64, or nowadays with the Wii or Wii U. Because I grew up with the Wii and the GameCube, and I guess the Wii U now, because not that much of the Wii U, but Wii U would be probably it, yeah. In college, I probably would be whatever the next system is, and I got fourth, really. And whatever the next system they decide to do, I probably would do that be with that in college. Well, I may not get that system, but like I probably grew up with that system through college. Because I grew up as a childhood with the PS2, not so much the Xbox, maybe a little bit at like a friend's house, but also grew up with the Nintendo GameCube, which is awesome, with Super Mario Sunshine and Mario Kart Double Dash, which is both fun games. One interesting thing I didn't grow up with is Melee though. Super Smash Bros. Melee, I didn't grow up with that. I grew up with Wallow, which is awesome. And of course I grew up with all Pokemon games pretty much, especially Generation 3 and 4, and of course 5 and 6 now. But I mainly grew up with Generation 3 and 4 from my childhood. Because Generation 5 was like a little later. I think that still counts as a childhood, but not that. Because Generation 5 didn't last. Generation 5 didn't even last that long. But that's alright. That's just part of the games, I guess. Just doesn't last that long as other generations. Just because I don't know why they decided to do. I guess I think they could have waited for Generation 5 to be on the 3DS, but I guess they kind of needed a game to come out. I don't know. I don't know, because there's some games that like come out multiple years upon years later, and some games that take a long time to do. But Pokemon is so popular that they probably decided to do 5th gen stuff. Plus it was only like when 5th gen came out, it was like only 4 years with 4th generation. So and they don't want like wait like 5-6 years till another generation. That'd be a long 4th generation if it lasted that long. But that's part of it. Yeah. But like kids nowadays don't know like the good game back in the day. You know, and my parents don't know like games because they were before that time. So it's just kind of interesting. Well, I thought that was last lap for some weird reason, but we're actually on the last lap now. But I know it's kind of interesting how like my parents didn't grow up with that stuff while I kind of grew up with GameCube and PS2. I grew up with the PS3 and 360 also, but I mainly grew up have more PS2 games than PS3 games and stuff. I have a ton of PS3 games though. I don't have a ton. I have a decent amount of PS3 games, but I have a ton of PS2 games and a decent amount of GameCube and Wii games. But that's just how it is, I guess. Anyway, we're actually about to be done with this episode, so actually that's the final lap, and we came in second. That's pretty good. 51 points. Still got first place overall. That's good, but let's view results. This is just so fun of a game though. Oh god, some of the courses brings back memories from all the courses, which is so fun. But anyway, this actually shows like a replay, a good, I guess, Mario Kart TV thing. But anyway, let's get up and try to get there. Get ahead of everyone. I get hit by a wedge shell. That sucked. Man. And I got first place on Moo Meadows Mario Circuit, 4th place on Cheap Beach, and last place on the Turnpike track, which I missed what I saw. But anyway, kind of late, so I got first place. And actually, I'm going to see you in the next episode of Mario Kart 8 as we continue to the next cup. So see you next time, partners. I'm out.